Great topic today, guys, the mental side of stuttering. Someone had emailed me about how to handle the mental side of stuttering. And when I think about the mental side of stuttering, I think about being obsessed with stuttering. We're always monitoring our speech, how we are thinking about and worrying about. We try so hard not to stutter that we wind up stuttering more. Trying harder raises tension, raises pressure, which could equal more stuttering moments. When I think about the mental side of stuttering, how would I handle it, right? That's the big question. I'll have a couple videos for this as well. This is the first one. How do I handle the mental side of it? The first thing is, how do I define success? Do I have to be 100% fluent for me to feel successful? I think that's an unrealistic goal for people who stutter. If we pivot that what success means, success is talking is learning, right? We're always learning when we are talking about how we sound, how fluent we are, but we look at it with an open mind, a growth mindset, that we're learning from that experience. That's the number one thing, right? Learning from it. Because we know stuttering will happen. If you have a presentation at school or work, the big thing is, how do you define that success? To me, it's getting up, giving that presentation versus how fluent you are. It's actually meeting that challenge, making that difficult phone call, not 100% fluency. So it's really important. Just getting up and doing it is success. The other part, the preparation work. If you have a presentation, do some preparation beforehand. The more prepared you are, the better you feel about it in almost anything in life, right? But there is a preparation that I would recommend for anybody I work with for fluency. That's 5 minutes a day, self-talk in the morning when you wake up, later in the afternoon or early evening, whenever you could do it, but twice a day, 5 minutes self-talk. There will be moments of stuttering, maybe not as many as if you were live giving a presentation, but there will be moments, and it's a great warm-up, especially that morning one. The morning is critical to get your day off on the right foot. That 5 minutes in the morning, you could even program your self-talk. You could say, every time I take a breath, or every time there's a new sentence, that I am going to use easy onset or being light on my articulators every single time. Something practical you could do to set up your day, that preparation work for the rest of the day. If you're in that, you're doing self-talk and there's one word on which you keep stuttering, you could practice that word a little bit. Say it's your name. You could practice that during that time. So you could figure out how much you need force to say your name, being lighter on your articulators. You could practice it, right? It's learning. Talking is learning. It could actually be fun to discover. You could take the tension and still say your name. That's something very practical you could do. The other practical thing is, if you have a presentation or you have a talk to give, disclosure. We've talked about that before. That really disarms people. That could take the emotional load off of you as well. You're not trying to hide it. So that's the other thing to remember. We're trying to take down the emotional load. When you think about the mental aspect, that's emotional load. Part of this is the emotional load. I'll have another video with some other practical tips that deal with some physical things that you can do. But this one, taking down the emotional load, disclosure actually helps with that. The other big point is, speaking is practice. There's a mindset shift, just a slight mindset shift. Speaking is practice, not performance. That is a big key. How you define success, doing your preparation beforehand, taking down the emotional load. That's where it is. All right, comment, follow, questions, please let me know. I will have another video about the mental side of stuttering. So thanks for watching and happy fluency.